Tonight on Access TV, live live with Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Joe DeVito, Gina Brion, Sam Morrell, Kyle Grooms, and your host, Nick DiPaolo. From the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, live, all happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Nick DiPaolo.
Thank you. Welcome to Gotham Comedy Live, ladies and gentlemen. Got a hell of a show for you. A lot of funny people coming up. How are you tonight? You in a good mood? You are? What does that feel like? All right. What's going on? I'm exhausted, folks. I average about 6 hours of sleep a night because I have a wife who snores like a fucking drunken sailor. She's 5'5", about 105 pounds soaking wet, but when she snores, she sounds like Precious with a sinus infection. It's a very, very deceiving snore. It's like... It's like trying to sleep next to a cappuccino machine, you know? It's like... I don't know what to do. I pinch her nose while she's sleeping. I'm standing on her throat with my Timberlands. I'm sleeping in other women's beds. Nothing's fucking helping. I can't... Fucking banging the neighbor. I can hear my wife snoring through the woods. It's irritating, you know? She was so loud one night, honest to God, I looked up her nose with a pen light. I thought I was going to see 50 Mexicans playing kazoos. I'll hold for the pause, let the white liberal people who are shaking about that joke fucking... I love my wife, love her. She's a great woman, good looking, she's funny, smart, most insecure woman you'll ever meet in your life. I don't know why she's so fucking insecure. I'll give you an example. We'll be sitting at home on the couch watching a movie late at night. Beautiful actress comes on the screen, so I'll start jerking off, right? And she gets furious. Like it's my fault. Betty White kept herself in good shape all these years, you know? Yeah, sure. You can clap. She spends money like a crack whore, like most women. Ooh, he said most and woman in the same sentence. You can't do that today. Give an example. We have mice in our basement, right? So I put some traps down to catch the fucking mice, right? You know what she puts in the trap? She puts imported Parmesan Reggiano cheese at $20 a pound. Hey, does Kraft Singles ring a bell, bitch? Jesus Christ. It's fucking mice are from Westchester, not the Gambino family. Holy shit. And you're leaving an espresso maker and some biscottis down there while you're at it. I don't know. I drove in from Westchester. I'm too cheap to park in a parking garage, and I want to get raped anally. You know, in New York, $50 for a fucking hour. So I actually try to find a spot on this block. I circled for about 25 minutes. You ever try to park in the city? You see that one spot open up, you got your eye on that spot for like 20 minutes, but you're at a red light, you watch somebody else pull into that spot? That's more painful than watching your wife get fucked, isn't it? Hey, that's mine! Oh, he'll never fit in there. He's driving a big black Escalade. I got a white compact car. I'll be fine, but... Oh, now he's trying to back in. Good luck with that. I see you drinking tonight, huh? You drinking? I quit drinking a few months ago. I realized I had a drinking problem when I was charged for sodomy at a wine tasting. I like to drink and drive. It's not that dangerous. Fuck mothers against drunk drivers, honestly. Every time chicks get involved, it's a fucking crisis, for Christ's sake. Seriously. We've all been shit-faced on the highway 3 in the morning. It's like a video game, right? Shit's just flying by you. You're looking for your score in the upper corner of your windshield. Oh my God. I've been drinking and driving for 30 years. I've killed nobody. I've crippled about 250 people, but I've killed nobody. But if you listen to Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, they have you believe every time you pull out of your driveway on a Saturday night, Lindsay Lohan and Nick Nolte are coming up on the street in a van with a loaded handgun, a quarter wild turkey, and an 8-ball. I almost got a DUI last summer. I was on the West Side Highway. I was shit-faced. Hadn't eaten all day. did comedy at the Comedy Cell. I had about 12 drinks in me, hadn't eaten all day. And I am legally fucked up. There's no doubt about it. I'm in the left lane, West Side Highway. There's a town car in front of me doing about, I'd say 55. I was doing about 165. I was so fucked up I had both my feet on the gas pedal. I didn't even know forgot there was a brake in the car. I get an inch from this car and I flash the lights, telling them I see the two blue cop lights in the back window. And this is why I love New York. This is what the cop says over the speaker. That's right, asshole, pull over. And I'm legally drunk. I'm like, I'm going to jail. There's no fucking doubt about this, you know? And you know what? I didn't even get a ticket. I got out of the ticket. And they even made me blow into that thing. What do you call that? No, the head of his dick. And yeah. Yeah, the ticket went right away. Have you tried this, ladies? It's like magic. He couldn't get a good reading. He couldn't get a good reading. I did it for like 45, 50 minutes, but... Girls, you know what I'm talking. You've done that. You're trying to drop a few pounds this week for television, you know, and you know what I hate when I'm dieting? Your skinny friends give you advice. Hey, if you feel like having ice cream, have an apple instead. Yeah, I always confuse those two cravings. I can't count the number of times I've been into a Granny Smith one. What is this, Chunky Monkey? This is fucking delicious. How about I put that apple in your mouth and cook you, you skinny fuck? You're low fat, you know. I love pizza. I can eat like a whole pizza by myself. My buddy goes, why do you have 6 slices of pizza? Why don't you have just one? Well, because I'm not a fucking pussy, A, and what do I have, an evening gown competition coming up I don't know about? Who the fuck eats 1 slice of pizza when there's 8 I don't want to be cock teased by my food, you know? That's like having Heidi Klum naked in your bed. You're like, oh, I just want a peck on the forehead, okay? I'm stuffed, thanks. Fuck that. I want to eat her till her head caves in like an old soccer ball. Too much? You ever eat so much you have to sleep sitting up like the Elephant Man? I'm in bed the other night eating a meatball sub. I got sauce on my tits. It's on my wife's pillow. My wife comes in, you're an animal. I'm like, I'm not an animal. I'm a human being. I need some lemon squares and some chocolates. I was doing the Elephant Man, folks. What the fuck? Who's got cable here? Don't worry about it. I got plenty of them. I go for a physical, right? They tell me I have high cholesterol. I'm not supposed to eat meat. I have high triglycerides. Supposed to stay away from carbs. Don't eat bleached flour. Stay away from wheat. I'm down to pussy and Twizzlers. Sounds like a diet Dennis Rodman invented, doesn't it? Pussy and Twizzlers. Are we a fat country or not? I keep hearing we're an obese country. Okay, one chubby chick. I saw her tits jiggling. Yes, we have it. I keep hearing that we're a fat country, but then I go home late at night and I see these ads on TV saying just the opposite. You know, it's like it's bleeding heart liberal. 1 in 4 Americans goes to bed hungry every night. Why? Stop off at the fridge on the way to the bedroom, shithead. I just solved that problem. You go to bed hungry in a country where, you know, on a windy day you can hit in the chest with a slice of pizza by accident, for Christ's sake. I just saw a pigeon eating a half a cheeseburger. Step on his neck and take it. You're bigger than he is. What the fuck? What are you, idiot? 1 in 4 Americans doesn't know where the next meal is coming from. Yeah, neither do I. Could be Wendy's, could be McDonald's, might be Burger King. Every night I sit home going, should I go to Wendy's or McDonald's? I can't decide. I guess I gotta go to bed hungry again, huh? Let me hear it, folks. Let me hear some energy. We got a great show. Some very funny guys coming up and a lady. So stay tuned. Back with more comedy and Gotham Live.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Joe DeVito is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. Yeah, baby. What a great show. This first guy you may have seen on the Late Late Show. Very funny. I've worked him in the city a lot. Give it up for Joe DeVito, ladies and gentlemen. Joe DeVito.
Guys, I was at a restaurant last night. I saw this couple on the most painful first date. Oh, they just looked so uncomfortable when I sat down with them. I was on a horrible date, too. Talk about a waste of a Groupon. You're supposed to be on your best behavior on a first date, right? This girl has 11 drinks. 11 drinks on a first date. I said, excuse me. How many pills do you think I ground up? I'm on a budget, folks. I got a bill in the mail yesterday. It said final notice. So that's a relief. I sent him a check 6 months ago. Final payment. So take that, Diners Club. That's right. I was just doing a little road traveling. I was performing at one of those romantic couples getaways. And let me tell you, there's nothing more erotic than entertaining 200 horny people, then sleeping in a round bed by yourself. That's a good time. Why is a round bed sexy? Can anyone explain this? It's like, you can approach from any angle. You don't have to worry about hitting your knee on the corner of a mattress. Maybe you like to start things off with some sort of sky hook move over the top. Ooh.